Hello everybody. So we're back today again with another ASMR video. It has been a very long time since we've done one of these. For those of you who are here for my language learning stuff, I'm just gonna kind of bounce back and forth between these two things. But today will be ASMR. Today I kind of want to go through my game collection, and we'll slowly go through all of them over time. But I kind of wanted to start here. My Super Nintendo collection in particular has had the biggest hit, which we'll get to. But first and foremost, my NES. I do want to caveat, this is my only one that I don't have like the actual console for. I have this, which I'm not recommending. It's not the best, but honestly, I don't really play NES games that much, so it works fine for me for when I do play one. But it has the power button here, the reset button, the two controllers, has the AV button and then the power, which okay. Anyways, yeah. Before we get to the Super Nintendo, I guess I'll quickly show the games for it. I think this is this a Super Nintendo? That's a Super Nintendo game. You'll see why I was confused about that in a second. We have Adventures of Link, Zelda 2. This one is an interesting one. I don't know, it's definitely one of the most unique titles in the series, but to me it's so difficult that I can't really play it that much. And then we have Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. I do want to also say I don't have that much NES games. Like I said earlier, it's the one I play the least. Milton Secret Castle. Honestly, some of these, like this next one, I don't think I've ever played. Iron Sword, Wizards, and Warriors. I don't even know why I have this. This is one of the few consoles that for some reason my stuff didn't get stolen or lost during a move at some point in my childhood. So some of these could have been things like my mom or something like wanted and got. Because like I said, a lot of these I've never even played. Facts-in-a-Doubt. This one's 1985, it says on the back, so one of the older ones. We'll just do that. Okay, next up we have Dr. Mario. This is another one that I have played this one, but not something that I would like seek out to play though either. No hate on people who like it though. And this one is Disney's Adventures in the Magical Kingdom. I honestly don't even know what this is. I don't think I've ever played that before either. And then we have The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. You know what's interesting? Out of all of these, the only one that I've actually really played before is that Zelda one. And the next one we have the Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. For some reason, this game doesn't work really. Like you can only get to like partway through like the first level or something like that before it freezes and crashes. So I always keep it just in case though, because maybe there's a way to fix it. Either way. Next up, this is a console that unfortunately most of the games I had growing up are lost. However, the console I have here is the original. This came out, this is the last version of the Super Nintendo that Nintendo put out. This is like the smaller one that they put out, I think in 1996. Well, says copyright 1991 on the back. Either way though, you know, my mom, grandma, someone had bought this in the store when it was new. So, yeah, I mean, you can tell from the, it's a little discolored from smoke. I don't know how discolored it looks on camera from smoke, but, that's because my mom and my grandma smoked when I was growing up. But, this has been played a lot. There are so many games on this I played as a kid. And it's really cool to me that this is one that I'm actually able to keep the original system. I think this is maybe possibly the only console from my childhood. No, that's not true. There's a couple I'll show later in a different video. I really like that, and I'm really glad that I still have that. I wonder what happened to that. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll start out here with Donkey Kong Country. This one is really fun. I love this one. Out of the 3 Donkey Kong Country games on the Super Nintendo, this is my second favorite. I do like the third one the most, but that's only because growing up, that's the one that me and my mom played together all the time. Honestly, I think it's the easiest out of all of them, but that might be just because I played it the most. And I have Donkey Kong Country 2, but I don't know where it is. I think it's in like one of my streaming areas somewhere from, that was like one of the last games that I streamed. Anyways, though, we have Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. I love the like overall map exploration of that game and stuff. It's really cool. This is one that we got because it was really cheap when I was a kid, but I don't ever really remember playing. We have The Lion King. Like I said, I don't really ever remember playing that, but from what I do remember having seen it, it is okay. This is one that for some reason as a kid I could never get past certain parts of it. There was like once or twice that I did. I do want to eventually do this. Maybe we'll stream this game at some point or something. This is Scooby-Doo Mystery. This is actually a really fun game. Oh, I would have been so mad if I dropped that. It just like ruins the whole ASMR video. And then next up, is this the version from my childhood? Like the cartridge? I don't think so. I don't know, this is one that we bought at the store recently. Super Mario Kart. This isn't in very good condition, but I made it cheap buying it, so that's always a win. I like playing that one because as a kid I was always really good at Mario Kart, and I still feel like I'm okay at it, but I don't play it that much anymore, so that's one that I can normally boot up and I can normally beat most people at, like IRL, because most people don't play that one that much. That's T, by the way. This is one that is cracked on the front, but this is normally an expensive game, I think. Or it was at the time we bought it. And it made it cheap, that crack being there. So we have Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. I played it a little bit with Brandon, but I can't play games like that with him. There's 2 copies of this one. The other copy is in there. And one of them's from my childhood. Maybe both of them are. Or maybe one of them we bought recently. I can't remember. Anyways, though, we have Super Mario World. That's like the classic game for the Super Nintendo. Oh, this is a really fun one, too. I believe that this is from my childhood still. We have Tetris 2. I'm pretty well, I don't remember it saying Daniel Weber on the back when I was a kid. I don't know who that is. And I don't think that was on my game as a kid, so maybe this is a newer one we bought, like at a used store or something. Either way, I don't know who that is, so we bought it at a used store at some point in this. And then, I forgot, this one's also a classic. Me and my grandma used to play this all the time. I can't count on one hand how many times me and her finished this game. And it's funny because every time I play this game, I sometimes get frustrated and I'll turn it off for a while, but we have The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Just a very classic Super Nintendo game. Honestly, I thought that, did I show this? We also have the Super Game Boy. This is the one that I thought was an NES game at first, but then I was like, oh no, Super Game Boy. I think this is a Super Nintendo game. Well, I don't know. Anyways, I thought this was going to take longer to do than this, but I guess not. If you guys are interested in seeing Nintendo 64 or like some other consoles that I have almost every console that they've like made. So if you guys are interested in seeing more of my collection, well, I probably will just end up doing them all at some point anyways, but I think the next ASMR video I'm going to do will be a role play using my either first or second cell phone I've ever had. I have them in my closet, and we'll just do like a role play with that, like pretend like it's 2004 or something like that, I think. But yeah, so I think that is about it for today. I'm still very busy at work and stuff, so I haven't been able to make as much content as I would like to having come back and making videos again, but we are slowly getting there, and even if they aren't super frequent, I'm not going to let that bother me, and I'm going to just upload when I can. And for anyone concerned, right now my plan is to switch back and forth between ASMR and language learning, because language learning is one of my things I'm really interested in at the moment, and ASMR videos are just relaxing to do. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for being here with me today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.